What is up? We are back. It is 7:09 p.m. 2/4/21. This is gonna be what if Deku has two quirks plus one for all. Part 16. Let us begin. We start our story in the hospital. Sadly, everyone that was in the fight, even Stain, is in the hospital surrounded by Aizawa, Midnight, and Recovery Girl. So he's also in the hospital too. Yeah. And then, well, he's a little bit on top of the building. Like the tippity top floor. While everyone else is in the mid. So Deku is just looking out the window. Right by the window. In front of him, next, also looking at outside the window is is Kachan. Actually, no. In front of him in bed is Tetsu just sleeping. Right beside Tetsu is Kirishima. And then besides him is Kachan. Now on Deku's side, on his right, so basically Tetsu is looking out the window in bed. On his left is Kirishima, and on his left is Kachan. Now on Deku's side, he's looking out the window in bed. On his right side is Ida, and on his right side is Todoroki. So all 6 of them are in the room. Kirishima, Kachan, and Todoroki are sleeping. While Ida is just staring at the ceiling. Tetsu and Deku are just staring at the out the window. The door finally opens. And what do you know? It's Emmanuel, Endeavor, the police chief dog, Gran Torino, and Fat Gum. What they talk about is basically what happens in the original. They scold them, but in the moment, they did corner Stain, stop him, but a bigger threat came, knocked out some of the heroes and students. But finally, in the end, Endeavor finally killed it, but the mystery is still there. They don't know what happened to the body. Of course, the police chief is still gonna say Endeavor should take the win. But we do appreciate that you kids stepped up and fought. Emmanuel, since Ida did go off and didn't tell him and whatever, he's gonna get his license suspended for a couple of months. Deku. I think it would be the same thing for Gran Torino. Although Fat Gum and Endeavor, they're not gonna be cited since, you know, they kind of already knew, so yeah. They talk. Hopefully everyone's getting well. And then one of them decides to put on the TV. And the news are talking about the Nomus. How they keep on connecting to the League of Villains. First you got the Force Nomu, which when they first found it, it just followed their directions. They didn't know what was going on. Next, it's this. There's, let's see, two black dead Nomu bodies and about 5 dead white Nomus, but one Nomu, black Nomu, is missing with its head gone, burnt off. Stain's disciples, how you would call them? I guess even though he was pretty good, and sadly their hero or master, senpai, whatever, did get beaten and taken in by the heroes. I think for some of them, let's go back. For Dobby, Mustard Gas Guy, Toga, Moonfish, Musclior would still probably follow, but in a little different, weird way. I mean, Toga, she's probably gonna be the same thing, but just because, you know, blood, they match, I guess. Plus the Kiwagiri and Shigawagi are also watching the news, plus All for One, he's watching with the scientists. And then I say about 2 days of being healed, and then in the hospital, and then Stain goes straight to the prison, Anaxis Prime. I think that's what the prison is called, Anaxis Prime. I gotta look it up. And everyone spends their last 2 to 3 days on their hero apprenticeship. My voice is about to give out. Oh wow. You know, I haven't touched on any love story or any love interest. I'm still gonna go. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with the fandom-ish route, where I think they got some. Hold on, let me put something up. Let's see. I think I'm gonna still go with Izuku Midoriya and Ochako Uwaka. That pair. Um. Denki Kaminari and I can't say her first name. I'm sorry. And Jiro. That pair. Kirishima and Mina. That pair. Shoto Todoroki and Momo Yaozurozu. That pair. I think that's the only pairs that I'm gonna go with. Maybe? Who knows? But I think that's the mostly, well, a lot of people point and say those two would make a great couple. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Of course, let's see. Oh yeah, in the original, wait, does Urawaka call Deku? Or does Deku call Urawaka? I think it's Deku? I'm gonna say it's Deku. He's gonna check in with everybody, see how everyone's doing, call. Finally, we get to Urawaka. She's training with the Pro Hero, Gunhead, learning martial arts and knife skills. Then she gets a phone call. It's Deku, like, I gotta take this. Hold on, I gotta take this. I'm doing good. How are you? And all that stuff. Of course, Gunhead's probably gonna say, "Huh? Is that a boy over the phone? Get away from me!" Yeah. Of course, Deku's like, I know. I already called the other girls in my class, but why am I shaking? Huh? Oh boy, this is weird. And my heart's beating fast. Oh boy. Looks around. Nobody's watching. Oh, I guess it's just me. Oh boy. And then he walks in. Ida is now against the window, saying, well, that's good everyone's here. Huh? What do you mean that's good that everyone's here? Oh, sorry guys. From my last video, you can probably hear me burping 3 to 4 times. I have a glass of mixed pop. It's RC cherry mixed with Canada Dry. Oh boy, I would not suggest on making that. It is a good flavor, but the after with all the burping, probably not so good when you're also gonna do a video while also probably losing your voice. Woohoo! Ah. Oh my god. So Ida is saying thank you for everyone for coming today. Kachan on the other hand, what the hell you mean? We've been in this room for how long now? 3 days-ish? All we came here to do was for a checkup. And of course, the teachers are there. Mr. Aizawa, All Might, Endeavor, and Recovery Girl and Native. So why is the teachers here pro heroes here too? Ida wanted to tell us something. Ida, thank you. I want to say that I'm sorry because through my actions of anger and despair and revenge, I wanted to beat and most likely kill Stain because of what he did to my brother. Through my actions, I wasn't seeing straight. Even though Native here was Stain's victim too, I didn't save him as a hero. I only looked out for revenge. And through my actions, I got you guys involved too. Izuku Midoriya, I'm sorry. Especially that for everyone that is here, I'm sorry as well. I know I cannot apologize enough, but through my actions, I have seen what was wrong. Revenge is not the hero's way. And that is what Stain had told me. Heroes do not go after revenge. They seek and it is alright, my boy. Even though you have already done your statement in your head, it is very hard to do it out loud, even with people around. Without people around, it makes it harder. Yes, All Might. Alright, now we got this sad story around. This is Recovery Girl going on. I have more patients in this hospital than all of you. Make up, go home, and just be friends. No one died. Be happy about that. Spend your lives what you can. If you can't, at least don't become what Ida did. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can we go home now? Yeah. And everyone leaves. All Might and Endeavor and I would say Fat Gum would probably talk on saying, so, you mind on, filling me in on what happened? Since you two were the main pros that were there? Of course, this probably would take about an hour or so to explain to All Might. So, we still haven't found the body yet. Fat Gum, yeah? I know you're going through a different assignment. Oh yeah, with the erasing cork bullets. That one, yeah. What if, now I'm just pulling this out here. What if whoever's making the bullets and making the Nomus combine their forces? Or what do you mean? What if you these Nomu, they are created to have multiple quirks, right? Yeah. What do you mean? Wait, you don't mean if they could control a erasing bullet into a Nomu, which can shoot out of it with needles or nails or needles, nails, claws into someone, making them lose their quirk. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Wait, Endeavor, wait. I know this is a bad idea, but what if one hand shoots the victim from their quirk, while the other hand takes and absorbs their quirk into their own. Wait. Just like All For One does. Oh my god. And that's how we are gonna leave the story, from a fade out. Or zoom out, would you call it? Dun dun dun. And then they get, but then, well, and then All Might gets a call from Gran Torino for saying, what does Gran Torino say? There's more villains popping up. Not just because of Stain, because of the Nomus. Their multiple quirks is giving into the phenomena that if you can absorb or attack with multiple quirks, then no one will be able to stop you. And Stain, I believe he is just a shadow of what will become of him and the rest of society. Maybe you're right. But we shall not and will not give up. That's the spirit. And I say that's the end of this video, or part 16. Tomorrow, well, on the 5th, so on the 6th, I'll be doing another what if for part 17. Thank you, and I would like to say, have a good night. See ya. Hell yeah.